everyone, John Neal here, sign writer, retired sign writer, and today we're going to do some more lettering, don't worry, but this time it's connected with the garden. I've made these sort of crates. That one's got a pot in already for the garden, and what I want to do is put some lettering on here. It's usually stenciled on, a little bit industrial look about it. I've got here a beautiful, look at this, coffee bag, which I've got 2 or 3 of these. They were terrific, but this lettering on it is a little bit industrial, a little bit simple. On the back here definitely got some stenciling, so I'm going to see what the pitfalls are to make do some lettering on here. So some stenciling on garden boxes, and it's going to be good. Right, let's do it. I'm going to stencil the word garden onto the box in the garden, and found the stencil font, and I printed it in grey, so I don't need black, it just uses up more ink. So the word garden, and then a couple of tricks I found. One, I was torn between putting it on paper or card, a thin card. The thin card was a bit more difficult to cut, but the paper tended to tear, so I've gone for the paper. I've taped it the small knife just to make the blade a little more stable, but basically it's a matter now just of cutting it out. And you'll notice that each of these end pieces has got a little circle on it. So what I've done is take my hole cutters, punches for leather, and use that to mark off these pieces here, which I think helps a great deal. And it's often good to so magically you get it cut out looking like that. And where it has torn in places, I've just repaired the back, and I've got plenty of overspray areas covered as well. So this is going to get stuck onto the box with some spray mount, and we'll do that actually outside. Well, here we are in the workshop. By the way, the writing above the top I think says in Latin pigs in muck or something. Anyway, whatever. I did Latin at school, and I could never find it. I can't find it again, so it's probably completely incorrect. Put the magic apron on. A couple of things to do. One is to spray the back of this with some spray mount, which there we go, that's going to go on here, particularly over that part. Place that on. Now I'm going to put it across here, and I'm just feeling to make sure that it's all reasonably straight and central. I could mark it, but I think we'll get away with it. And now we've got to really make sure that it sticks down. This is where the spray mount is really effective. There's quite a few different spray paints you can get, acrylic ones, car spray paints and so on. Give it a good shake, and away we go. Right, and try and keep nice and vertical. So Right, the moment of magic. It's debatable whether you take these things off when they're wet or dry. I think just past wet. That way, if it's too dry, the whole thing may stick. Anyway, here we go. Look at that. The business. Yeah, pleased with that. And we can let that stencil dry and use it again. Oh, hello everybody. No, Bobby's come to say hello. Say hello to everyone. Yes? What do you think of the garden? The garden label. Look. He's not that impressed. Anyway, there it is. Looks very nice. Pleased with that. I have to confess, things do go wrong because, let's just get this out of the way. I did, of course, that's the finished article, but we did try it on the other side, and to be honest, it was too low and it wasn't quite straight, so I'm going to paint that out. That was wrong, did it wrong, but a bit of editing and you wouldn't have noticed. So I've told you all my secrets now. But if we put all this back, then that looks not too bad. Anyway, thank you very much for those of you who have already subscribed to my channel and or gone to my website and possibly bought some of my downloadable videos. So I do have another idea for lettering in the garden, and I'll try honestly and keep the idea of lettering coming forward in as many ways as I can. But until the next time then, happy lettering and goodbye.